Well, good morning. There's a first time for everything, and it took me to the age of 60 to experience my first world camping and camping on the beach, one of my favourite places to be. And look at this beautiful scenery. What a way to wake up. And I'm very, very happy to say that light has been restored. Power is back on. I can get fuel and get back on the road. This is this morning's very cold shower. I won't really have a shower. I just have a little bit of a wash, but no peeking. This morning I'm finally pushing on to Vigo and then hopefully crossing the Portuguese border and on to Porto. Stay tuned to see if I make it today. Whilst this is playing, please remember to hit that subscribe button, and if you're enjoying this vlog then give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. And if you'd like to buy me a cup of coffee then you can do so by clicking on the link in my bio. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. I'm now in a lovely little town called Moana. I stopped at one of these cafes here on the left. They don't do non-gluten food, but they directed me to a place that does. And I've just ridden round and round the town with you in my backpack, so I didn't get any footage and I couldn't get parked. So I'm just going to have to carry on. Yay, I have fuel. Bumblebee's been fed. I still haven't though. It was cash only though, so I suspect some systems are still down. It's a pretty impressive bridge. Please do food. Well, it's going to be coffee and crisps, but that will keep me going for a little bit longer. All these little places are lovely. If you eat gluten, they've all got possums and things for Ricky. Bless her, she's giving me a great big bowl of crisps. And now in Vigo, which looks like another big city. I've put in to go down to the harbour, so hopefully we'll find a way down there. Tiny little streets in the middle of the city. I should have a nice soft bottom and backs of my legs by the time I get to my stop tonight, because I'm getting a nice exfoliation from all the sand, which is one little drawback from camping on the beach. There are others. I'm glad there's traffic in front of me, because I wouldn't know that it's okay to ride down here. But it's an adventure, isn't it? I do like a sense of adventure. Something struck me yesterday, of like how I get really, really anxious about the tiny, silly little things. And then when something major happens, like no hotel, no food, no power, no internet, no fuel, I just kind of go, oh well, just go with the flow. That's all you can do really, I suppose, isn't it? But hopefully it will stop me worrying about the little things now. I love my Bumblebee. She gets me to places I couldn't walk or go. Sometimes she feels like an extension of my legs, and that sounds weird, but I just kind of get on her and she just kind of feels like part of me. She's like the best help and therapy ever. This is now the harbour bit. There's a big cruise liner over there, Apex. This looks nice, the building's very old. Not so much here though. It's not a nice pretty little harbour or marina. It's like a big industrial one. Lots of eating places, but nowhere to park again. Let's go and put it on the pavement. Might get in trouble though. This looks more like it. I'm talking about trouble. Whilst we're riding along by the sea, I'll just talk about some of the disadvantages of wild camping on the beach in Spain. Maybe I won't talk from the bike. You couldn't really see much of a view. So the other drawbacks are village gossip. So some sticky beaks think that someone's camping illegally on the beach. They tell the rest of the sticky beaks and they'll come wandering down to have a little look. And eventually you just relax with your mallet under your pillow, obviously. And then you start worrying about the tide coming in and how high does the tide come in? Oh my goodness. And then at 8 o'clock this morning when I was getting ready to decamp, the police turned up, but he was okay. I apologised to him. I said, look, I'm going today. No petrol, well, no hotel, no food. And he went, it's okay. So I didn't get in trouble, but I did stress an awful lot about it all. Anyway, I've now finally found somewhere to have some food, hopefully, if they ever come out and serve us. But it is mañana, I guess. My goodness, there's no food till 1:30. It's midday. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for those sardines that I had last night. And the crisps that the lady gave me this morning. I can do this. I needed to lose weight anyway. I've now ordered an orange juice and a cup of tea. Look at that hotel there on its own little island. I'm now in Tomino. I don't know what this blue parking means, but I don't really care. I'm so hungry. There's a bar back there with to do food. If not, there's a supermarket just here. But I've gone to take all my stuff off my bike and put it in my camelback. And guess what? I haven't got it on. I think I've left it back at that place where I was. Oh well, it only had water and tablets and hairbrush and things like that in it. Nothing important. I'm not going back. And nothing there, but she's given me the name of a lovely hotel to go and get food. Now I would usually get something from the supermarket, but I've got no backpack to put it in now, have I? I'm sure there'll be another one near on my destination tonight, wherever that may be. Don't think I'm supposed to have ridden up here, but never mind. This looks more like it, hopefully. Food. I've booked a bed in Porto for tonight. I know it's a bit presumptuous, but I should be able to get there, hopefully. Big bottle of water, food on its way. I'm happy. Apart from having lost my camelback with my shoehorn on, so I'm going to struggle to get my boots on. I've also lost a tiger throttle, or throttle tiger. I do have a spare cheapy one from Amazon, which I would try out. What else have I lost? On my neck brace. There's something else. A few other things I've lost, but there you go. I'm still here. Bottle of water, chips, tuna, sardines, egg, olive, all sorts. Yum, yum.
Okay, I've got to now try and illegally get out the way I've illegally come in. I'll go on the left. I'm sure I won't get in trouble for that. I'll have to learn to speak better Spanish. I said bikes, but I think it must have meant push bikes. But it's fine. I just take it slow. So we've got about 2 hours 40 minutes and 71 miles on the slower route to where we want to go in Porto. Just got to wait for the sat nav to catch up as to where we're going. I'll ride round the roundabout and hopefully I will go this way because the other way is a car park, or then maybe this way? Oh, I don't know.
I'm either lost or losing things, aren't I?
Oh, I've got to turn round. Okay. That's a good start, wasn't it? Oh, the joys of being me. But one of the really important things for me is to not get anxious and stressed. Because if I do, then I can't walk or talk or eat properly without choking. So I have to try and stay really calm and have good sleep. Obviously, sleep wasn't great last night, but hopefully it'll be better tonight. In a mixed hostel, a mixed room, which I'm getting quite used to now, really. Welcome to Portugal, everyone. We made it. What we did do is leave my spare reactor light bifocal glasses in Spain, in my camelback. Luckily, I brought 3 pairs with me, because I know what I'm like.
I've strayed from the path purposely this time though. I got a little distracted by a sign and I've come up here especially for Tom and Fiona O'Neill, and I hope Dave's getting better too. Hope we're making a good recovery. I'm going to sharpen now though and flip you around. Oh my goodness. And the white lilies that Andy and I loved. Very, very strong, peaceful feeling here. Oh, think I'm gonna have to go and take the stuff off my bike and come and sit here for a bit. Although I've mostly ridden the coast today, we haven't seen an awful lot of it, but I've just dipped down here so we can get a bit closer. But I have felt the air. The sea air has been amazing. The smell of the pine trees of that forest was fantastic. The sun has been kind of on and off, but it's been quite a nice temperature for riding actually. And I really fancied a lemonade, and I thought, oh, I feel really guilty, but actually it's just like flat lemons, not much sugar in it at all, so I'm quite happy with that. And Portugal is really set up for tourism. Every time you come into a town it tells you what's there, whether there's monuments, cafes, hotels or whatever. And there's all these little brown signs like we have in England, but there's hundreds of them here. So I've had to restrain myself because otherwise we'd never get to Porto. So I'm going to have this, get back on the road.
I'm glad there's other cars in front of me because I've not got a Scooby. And I just realised that some of you probably don't know what I mean when I say a Scooby. So it's Cockney rhyming slang with Scooby-Doo. Means I haven't got a clue. That's why you hear me say it so often, because I really haven't. I think I'm doing pretty marvellously, really. All things considered, it's Bunty Eiffel, so is it Bridge Eiffel or River? Don't know. Maybe.
I have 50 minutes left to ride, but I'm so tired, so I've just diverted down to the seafront. Gonna have a little sleep down here. I thought I'll get away with that more than sleeping in their graveyards and things and fields. I'll get away with that at home, but I don't think I would here, so yeah, little sleep. Can't check in till 6 anyway, it's 4 o'clock now, so it's fine. Looks a bit too choppy for me, even if there is a lifeguard there. I just want to go and get some more sand in my jeans and everything, honestly, and show you this. It's terrible, the things I have to do for you. Trust me to pick a beach with a building site behind me. I give up.
That's better. I've got sand in the bits that I didn't have sand before, so I feel a bit more even now. Travel time has gone up from 50 minutes to an hour and 5. Because of rush hour. I could do it in 31 on the motorways, but and tolls. This has been a bit like yesterday afternoon, really. Not the best of routes. Lots of traffic jams and cities, mostly on the N13. The A28 looks a little bit better at the moment. I'm just recording this because you just see what madness it is of trying to get over. Where's he going? Cheeky git. Honestly, this is bonkers. It's just a free-for-all. How funny. Oh. So like yesterday, there were some nice bits this morning on the pine forest and sea, a bit of the sea this afternoon as well, but I think what I need to do is go back to plotting it all out step by step of all the little seaside places I want to go rather than letting maps do it for me.
But tomorrow I have something very different planned, if it comes to fruition, of course.
made it. Ta-ta for now.